Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. And shalom to sincere, hopeful, like brothers, and listen and learning. And to you, brothers, preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of earth. Brother Nathan, come out of the GMS Indianapolis camp. And I just want to, get into this article real quick, because, as the war in the so-called Middle East, which is really Western Asia, is heating up, heating up for the, World War III, and as Yahweh Shemel Shai is moving all the chess pieces on the board and getting them all set up for war, all right, which will usher in the end of this kingdom, and then I can say revival of the Israelite kingdom, all right, under Yahweh Shemel Shai, ran in righteousness, man, where righteousness is going to dwell, okay, which is here on earth. But nonetheless, this is going to get right into it. This is Fox News. It says, U.S. begins Syria target airstrikes in response to the deadly drone attack in Jordan. The U.S. begun airstrikes on Middle East targets from multiple platforms, a U.S. defense official told Fox News. Okay, there's the fast facts, because this is a whole thread of updates and different articles to this so-called, this retaliatory attack, that killed 3 Jakes. Now, notice it took 5 days for them to respond. Because you know what? It killed you, what appeared to be a so-called Negro, It was like it might be Judites or whatever, but, nonetheless, he Hebrew Israelite, as it appears. And guess what? They took 5 days to respond. Now, if it was of their own people, of their own kind, it would have been the next day, or right then and there. So I don't know if people, brothers, peep that. But hey, it says the United States launched retaliatory attacks in Iraq and Syria on Friday. This came in response to the drone attacks in Jordan that killed 3 American soldiers. U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, stated that airstrikes were conducted against more than 85 targets in Iraq and Syria against Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, Quds Force, and affiliated militia groups. Shortly after the attacks were confirmed, President Joe Biden warned, if he harm an American, we will respond. The White House stressed Friday evening that the United States is not looking for war with Iran. But we know this damn devil, man. He wants to take Iran. That's part of their mission as they were going through the so-called Middle East. Look that up. Then I'm gonna let's see. We got that already. All right, this is Iran's response to the attacks. Iran condemns U.S. airstrikes in Iraq and Syria. Iran's foreign ministry condemned overnight the U.S. retaliatory airstrikes in Iraq and Syria as a violation of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the two countries. In a statement, Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Nasir Kanani said the attacks were also a clear violation of the United Nations Charter. In addition to all-out support of the U.S. for 4 months of relentless and barbaric attacks by the Zionist regime against the residents of Gaza and the West Bank, and military attacks on Yemen and violating the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the country, last night's attacks on Syria and Iraq were another adventurous action and another strategic error by the U.S. government, which will have no result but to intensify tensions and instability in the region, Kanani said. The attacks merely support the goals of the Zionist regime. Such attacks increasingly involve the U.S. government in the region and overshadow the crimes of the Zionist regime in Gaza, he concluded. The U.S. airstrikes came in response to the deaths of the 3 U.S. service members last Sunday on a U.S. base in Jordan. The American soldiers were killed in a drone strike launched by militant groups supported by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, according to the U.S. officials. See, and that's the thing. And look, Syrian government says U.S. blatant air aggression killed civilians and soldiers. Right, so hey, the whole hammer of the earth, man, is doing what they do. Esau Edom, man. Hey, rob, steal, kill, and destroy. You know, that's the MO. But things are heating up, and even worse, man. Hey, man, these people, these nations, man, are tired of America, man. All right, so this is all just brewing to getting worse and worse. And you know, hey, Iran said a couple of days ago that they willing to attack. You know, but we know what. Let's get some scriptures on this. Oops. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart, right? So the modern day king would be what these leaders of and really in Iran he was a king. You know what I'm saying? These presidents, these heads of nations, right? That's the modern day kings, right? Heart, and that's the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. So in the king's mind, right, is in the hand of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is controlling what these leaders do. Just like he hardened Pharaoh's heart, right, his mind, and made him not release the children of Israel, and had plagues and great destruction come upon his nation, all right? Why is that? Because the Lord was controlling them to do that, to make dumbass decisions that ended to their demise. Well, just as much as it is with these nations and Esau Edom here in America, Babylon the Great. How what? All right, he's got a set expiration date for this kingdom. All right, and the Lord is moving the pieces on the chessboard right now, showing that everything's being staged for the great war, which is going to be what, World War III. You know. So back to Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. As the rivers of water, he turneth whithersoever he will. See? That's the thing. The Lord is in total control. It's the Most High's movie. And we ain't going to never stop saying that. You know? Isaiah in the 46th chapter and verse 10, well, he said he declared the end from the beginning. All right, so all things that are happening now, hey, what? The Lord did this. Everybody's following their script, you know. We just pray that we're on the winning side, that we're written in the book of life, you know, that we're of the elect of the nation of Israel. And let's get this 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, see, hey, we're supposed to be diligently looking into the news. All right, paying attention, being circumspect, walking as wise and not fools, right? You know, paying attention, not being caught in the thief in the night like the rest of these people, staying on our watchtower. All right. That's how we measure the times. You got to pay attention. You don't take days off of not knowing what's going on. You know, should always be constantly checking. You know, and then it says, because he said, and when thou seest part of the signs past. So right, when we're seeing these signs, like what, the wars and rumors of wars, didn't Yahushua talk about that? You know, didn't he say? There's going to be wars and rumors of wars. You know, that's going to be part of the end times. And that, what are we seeing? So what? Those are signs that are coming to pass. These prophecies are happening. Right? It says, which I have told thee before, right? Because it's been told since ancient times. Right? Since the prophets of old. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has told us about this great destruction that's going to happen here in America, Babylon the Great. How the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. Because of what? All the nuclear arsenal of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is what? The Lord of hosts, which is the Lord of armies. All right, Yahweh Shemashah, this is all his weaponry, all his design. All right, and he's going to use it to play out his movies, you know, play out all the prophecies, which is part of what? His pleasure. All right, this is all about the will of Yahweh Shemashah. It says, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right. So as we're seeing this, we're seeing the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah move through the earth. All right. You know, we see the division. All right. We see these people losing their minds. We're seeing the love of many waxing cold. All right. When the cold goes into what? Psycho. All right. These people are losing their damn minds out here, man. They're all on antidepressants, man, or drugs, complete alcoholics, you know, fucking obese, overeating, stress-eating individuals, man, you know, that live to eat and not eat to live because that's the only thing that brings them happiness, you know, all this folly, man. Should people in that spirit? Oh, I don't watch the news. I don't. It is just stressing me out, or it gives me anxiety. Well, you gonna really be stressed out when guess what? You didn't pay attention in the times to come when all hell's breaking loose. And you have no clue what's going on. There's so many people that you get that answer, man. They just don't know nothing about nothing. You might ask them a simple thing. Say, oh, you see that thing about Texas? No, what you talking about? Never mind. You people ain't paying attention, man. They don't understand that civil war is on the brink because they don't know that, like the scriptures say, hey, there's nothing new under the sun. Sure, but you'll hear them say, oh yeah, well history does repeat itself. Yeah, but y'all don't use no wisdom. All right. Hey, Hosea 4:6 says what? My people are destroyed for what? The lack of knowledge. Talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. Y'all are ignorant to this knowledge, man. Yeah, and you don't want to learn it too on top of it. Plus the Yahweh Shem Shai has to choose you to even get and understand this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. So, you know. But it said, verse 2 again, 2 Ezra 9 and 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we've been seeing that, and it's getting worse and worse, man. We've been seeing a lot of, especially over in Europe, you know, over on the Eastern Hemisphere, man. You're seeing what are you seeing? Riots over fuel, farmers rioting, you know, protesting, you know, and going on strike and not working and planting crops, man, because of the unfair taxations, you know. Shit. Hey, man, these people have had it, man. And then, like I said, Yahweh Shem Shai has the spirit of division, all right, in the air. It says, and then you're seeing what? The earthquakes, you know, all over the world. That's why Yahweh Shai said Matthew 24:8, earthquakes in diverse places. Lord willing, I'm going to read that after this. But, you know, hey, man, we're right there, man. You can feel it in the air. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right. This was all foretold, you know, thousands of years ago, man. But guess what? Our people, they want to say, oh, that's old. That ain't talking about now. All right. It also says what? Don't fear not the incredulity, you know. Hey, for what? All the unfaithful shall what? Die in the unfaithfulness, man. So we don't give a damn if you don't believe. You You know, that's all right, because that's gonna be on you. We got the blood off our hands. You heard the message. We did our job, but you still want to be vile. You still want to. You still want to do what you want to do. You want to lean onto your own understanding. Okay, we're gonna see how that works out for you. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. See? And we're seeing it. The end is manifest. All right? Because what? All the signs are happening. I'm going to go ahead and jump to at Matthew 24 and close out here. Let's get it real quick. This is Matthew chapter 24. I'll just start at verse 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Right. And, just like here in America, Babylon the Great, there's not going to be anything left. There's going to be a desert. All right. Via what? Thermonuclear destruction and concentrated laser beams from the chariots. All right. And then there's going to be all hell breaking loose. All right. This is where the lake of fire is. Okay. Not fucking so-called hell down burning in the pit for eternity. No. You fucking bugged out people. All right. It just means the grave or condition. That's all hell is. Yeah. The lake of fire is going to be here in America, man. It says, verse 3, And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Ooh, so when will they see Yahushua come back and the end of the world? Because that coincides with each other. All right, because when Yahushua come back, that's gonna be the start of our kingdom. All right, because he's coming to slay and deliver. He came not to bring peace, but what, a sword. All right, that's how Yahushua is coming back. All right, he came as a sheep. He was born as a sheep. He was here first as a sheep, but now he's coming back as a lion, the Lion of Judah. And he will take out all his adversaries. That's including 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Let's see here. In verse 4, And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Right. And you've seen that over the years. You got people claiming to be Yahushua, or being or like that comfy dude being coming as he's the comforter. Come on, dude. And then what else? All these people are claiming to be Yahushua. That they're the anointed. And then you got that also that King David spirit too. I'm King David, and be doing all kinds of bugged out shit. There's a lot of people that claim that, but they be super bugged out. And how we know that would be through the doctrine that they speak. It don't add up to the scriptures. So there's a lot of false anointings, right? It shall deceive many, right? And a lot of people fall hook, line, and sinker for it. But guess what? That's just a lot they had to be in, because we had to have these, because that's what the scriptures talk about. This is all fulfilling prophecy. There have to be those people, and even though they're wrong, and we have to rebuke them and point, and show that hey, they're going off, to protect the elect. It says, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. So we're hearing of the wars, and then we're hearing of the hearing about more war to come. right? You know, we're seeing the escalations of Russia and Ukraine. We're seeing the escalation of China and Taiwan. We're seeing the escalation in the so-called Middle East. All happening all at once. So what do you think that's going to come to? World War III. All the pieces are put in place. All right, we're just waiting for that appointed time for the Lord to let all hell break loose. All right. It says, "See that ye be not troubled." Why shouldn't we be troubled? For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And then we're seeing that. We're seeing these countries versus countries, kingdom versus kingdom. All right? We're seeing the division. All right, we see that world peace is off the table now. We see all these countries sharpen their sword, per se, getting ready to go to battle. All right? This is happening right now in front of us. We're not making this up. This is happening. But the scriptures told us this was going to happen. And that's why we're reporting back. Hey, prophecy is coming to pass. You're hearing it right now. It's happening. It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." And you're seeing that. You're hearing about famine coming soon. You hear about the decline in food. All right. You hear about people starving to death around the world. This is happening as we speak. All right. You hear about cannibalism. All right. These are real things. These aren't made up. This is really happening as we speak. Pestilences. You're seeing all news kinds of diseases. All right. And sicknesses. And viruses. And fungi, like different type of funguses, deadly funguses I've been seeing lately. This stuff is really happening. All right, animals getting sick, having certain diseases amongst I hear about the deer population has this bad disease that's killing them. Because what? Yahweh Bashim Shah is judging this place. All right, says Zephaniah talks about what? The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he does this. I'm gonna read that. It's like it says what? Earthquakes in diverse places. Like I said, we're seeing the earthquakes all over. You seen what it did to Turkey? What was it, last year? It was like over 30-something thousand people died. You know, that ain't no joke. That's like 2 NBA stadiums full of people. Full to the brim, and you still need extra seats. That's how much death the Lord did, man. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Right, so we ain't seen nothing yet. You got people looking around now that are scared to death. But this ain't it yet. Nah, this is getting warmed up. Shoot, we got Jacob's trouble, man. We got martial law, civil war going on. Hey, there's got to be famine of the word. There's gonna be a lot going on pretty soon. It's gonna come the time where guess what? Then shall they know who is my chosen. All right, the Lord is getting ready to get down, with the get down. All right. And we better pray, man, we're that elect, and the Lord has us covered in the days to come, man. So with that, I pray that was edifying to the body. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to, Slacky. Slacky, before I close out, I was going to get butchered it. Zephaniah 3 and 5, this is the just Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Right, why will the Lord not do iniquity, which is sin upon sin? Because he is justified in all his doings. He's justified in life. He's justified in death. All right. The law of Yahweh Bashim Shai is what reigns, what truly reigns. Okay? And he's going to do all according to it in his perfection. Everything that happens, people, they deserve it. Because Yahweh Bashim Shai is what? Is a just. All right? He's righteous. He can't sin. He's perfect. It says, every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. Right. Once judgment is laid out, once he sends his death angels, his spirits, his angels, whether it be death angels or an angel to protect, his elect. Guess what? It's all by Yahweh Bashim El Shai. And guess what? It says he bringeth judgment to light. He faileth not. Right. It's not going to fail. So when he appoints his angels to do what they need to do, or he appoints these demons to do what they need to do, guess what? It's all according to Yahweh Shem El Shai, and it's not going to fail. It said, Isaiah 55:11 says what? Show be that. Here, I'm going to get that too. Let's get this too. It says, and the unjust knoweth no shame. All right, because the wicked, they don't what? They don't understand what's going on. Because what? Obviously, it wasn't given to them to understand. Talking about, hey, the wicked of our people and you fucking heathen nations, man. Y'all don't understand judgment. Y'all don't understand why things happen. And y'all don't have no shame. All right? That's all right, though. Because Yahweh Shema Shai, hey, he's going to rain down judgment on these people, man. In the worst way. Hey, it says what? The scripture say what? The Yahweh Shema Shai is terrible. So with that, we're going to close out. With that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of a great millstone who rule well, and shalom to you sincere, hopeful, elect brothers and sisters listening and learning, and to you brothers preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth. Kwam Yasharallah, shalom.